Good morning. Thank you all for being here. I'm Danny Vargas. I'm the president of marketing consulting firm Barcom Solutions. I'm also the chairman of the Dulles Regional Chamber of Commerce. And we're so very happy to have you here with us this morning. We want to thank the Sheraton of Ruston for hosting this event. And we want to thank all of the organizations that are here with us today, representing a broad-based coalition of business organizations and civic organizations that are here to say that we need the Rail to Dulles project to move forward for the best interest of the residents, of the commuters, and the visitors to this region. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to read a list of the organizations that are supporting this press conference today so that you know who is here supporting this. In alphabetical order, it's the CEO Cabinet of Loudon. It's the Committee for Dulles. It's the Dulles Corridor Rail Association, the Dulles Area Transportation Association, the Dulles Regional Chamber of Commerce, the Fairfax County Chamber of Commerce, the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce, the Loudoun County Chamber of Commerce, the Northern Virginia Transportation Alliance, the Ruston Association, and the Washington Airports Task Force. This is a broad-based coalition of organizations that support this effort. We all know that we spend way too much time stuck in traffic. The congestion has gotten only worse over the years. We are the second worst congested metropolitan area in the country. It's projected over the next 23 years in the Dulles Corridor there will be a 46% growth in jobs. Another 200,000 jobs will be coming to this area. We know that the airport is expecting to add, from today, it's 25 million passengers a year, 15 to 25 million more passengers over the next 20 years. The congestion will just continue to get worse unless we intervene and we do something to be able to provide solid, reliable public transportation to the commuters, the residents, and the visitors to this area. That's the message that we want to be able to portray to you all today, and we are happy to roll up our sleeves and work hard with the administration, with the folks that are developing this project, to move this project forward in an expeditious manner. So with that, I'm going to invite a few of our guests that are standing behind me today to say a few words. First person I'd like to bring up to the stage is the CEO of the Cabinet of Loudon, from Telus Corporation, Mr. John Wood.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is John Wood. I'm the chairman of a company called Telus Corporation, a company called Exacta, another company called Enterworks. I'm here representing Loudoun County, the Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Commission, as well as Loudoun County's CEO Cabinet. You've probably never heard of the CEO Cabinet. There's about 25 chief executive officers within Loudoun County who are members of the county, members of the business community, from both profit as well as nonprofit organizations. Each year we get together and we talk about the issues that are facing Loudoun County, and we asked in a blind message the priorities for the county. I sent it out to all the cabinet members. This past year, like every other year, we did the same thing, and what came back was an amazing unanimity. So when they asked me today to come talk about transportation, I said I wasn't going to do that. I said I was going to talk about congestion, because that was the #1 thing that the cabinet came back and talked about. And we made as a #1 priority for the cabinet, as we made a big priority for Loudoun County from an economic development point of view, as well as within the chamber. 40 years ago, there was a plan made within this metropolitan area that's called for Rail to Dulles. I was 4. It was a good plan then. It's a great plan now. Makes every sense in the world to do it. Makes no sense not to do it. I asked my employees, we have about 500 in this region. 9 out of 10 people in my company need Dulles Rail. Thank you.
The next individual to speak is someone who's deeply involved with the nonprofit community. She's the leader of a great organization called Reston Interfaith. Ladies and gentlemen, the executive director of Reston Interfaith, Carrie Olson.
Reston Interfaith has been working in this community for nearly 40 years, and what we do is really help struggling families that face challenges that confront their financial survival every day. There have been many important reasons to support Metro Rail to Dulles. They're going to be talked about today. But one of the things that's often overlooked in this region is the link to affordable housing, or in this case, the lack of affordable housing in our region. Studies by the Center for National Housing Policy say that for every dollar a family saves on housing, they're going to spend 77 cents or more on transportation. If you put that another way, more and more families are having to move further away, commute great distances just to be able to find affordable housing and get back to their place of work. This in turn dramatically increases commuting costs and commuting time. We look at the impact of transportation needs, and one of the other things we need to look at is the social impact, the impact on community. Clearly, cars mean congested roads, and they clogged roads, the environment, those are all issues we care about. But for the folks we deal with, more and more time away from home and from families increases the burdens in the families that we serve, people that are already challenged by other stressors. And that's when we begin to see risks of unsupervised youth, neglect, and even more serious problems. We see the struggle every day of low and moderate income working families. We look at the cost of transportation. It's the three issues that they deal with: cost of transportation, cost of housing, and cost of childcare. This impacts not only the family, but the employer and the economy in general. I think everyone here knows that our region depends on a very diverse workforce. We're talking about thousands of low and moderate income workers who go to work every day along the route that will be served by the Dulles Metro Rail. And these are folks from every stripe of Dulles Airport worker to the commercial and residential workers that landscape and clean our buildings, to those who teach our children and keep us safe every day. It's very important for this region to thrive that today and in the future, we depend on those workers, and they deserve our commitment to public transportation and to finish the Metro Rail project. Completing this project is going to be a very important step in bringing relief to the cost for low and moderate income workers. One of the things this will do is spur development and investment in other forms of public transportation that the people we serve depend on. Here in Reston, it's a real blessing because people understand the importance of affordable housing, and we know that will be part of the development that comes with this transportation project. Providing reliable public transportation is not only good for economic and environmental reasons, it's good for a just and equitable policy in our communities. It's important for all people, and it will help them gain better jobs, better education, and in turn, do better for themselves and their families. Thank you.